Well, hello, good evening, everybody. This is Jeremy with Jeremy's Tech Adventures. We are here to discuss some settings about Nightbot. Now, what Nightbot is, it's a chat bot that helps your channel whenever you go live or have premieres. The way that it helps is that it speaks for you. And in this lesson, we're going to cover, a lot about Nightbot. So get ready because we're about to dive in. I would like to welcome two of my great friends and co-hosts in the morning show that we do for our channel. First up is Eddie Lugo Studios. Yo, how are you doing this evening?
Good, sir. Got a nice nap this afternoon, so I'm great.
Good. Also up on the panel, we would like for you to welcome Z's Gaming and Home Theater.
How y'all doing?
Look like I need me a little more light. Hang on, talk amongst each other.
Yes, speaking of lights, have you seen the light? I have seen the light, always seen the light, every time, all day, every day, see the light. As I see the light, my AC comes on. Only in Texas, baby. When you get ready to go live, your AC comes on. Yep. Only in the state of Texas. So when every 6 minutes Nightbot is a very unusual thing. It also saves some people's careers or streams. Nightbot is very important. If you don't have a regular moderator, Nightbot could be your moderator. So it's very important, especially if you have it, especially when your co-host is getting ready to go on vacation. And it's one of those things you're gonna say, hey, he's going on vacation. I better get Nightbot working.
Yep. Well, we got some people in the chat. You guys came in early. Thank you so much for being here. And Sharon Rosen says, "Hey Eddie, have you taken your medicine?"
I'll be taking them in a little bit. Once after I eat, then I'll be taking them.
And then said, Eddie, did you just get some rain?
Oh, it's been raining all day.
It's been raining all day?
Yes, since 11 o'clock this morning. Still raining.
Hey, Shady Hill Homestead has made it in. Good evening.
Hello.
Good afternoon. You're in school, and the professor is getting ready to teach. That's right. Rookie here. So he's getting set up ready to go. Oh, it's been a very interesting day, switching everything up. So as he's getting ready to teach, we're going to talk about Nightbot. Let's see.
Scrow's Nest. Hello, good evening.
All right. Jeremy, I can barely hear you.
Really?
Yeah.
Hang on. Let me double check my mic. Eddie, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Loud and clear. Okay. You may want to check on your volume on that side, Z.
All right. It's my stupid AC that keeps coming in like broadcast. It comes in as soon as we go on live. It comes in. Hey, I'm gonna mess up the channel.
Okay. The Gators. Good evening.
Hey, John and Jody, how you doing?
Okay, so what we're doing today is we're going to take you through some advanced features of Nightbot. But first, I would like to take you through the basic features of Nightbot. And for that, the way that we're going to do this is walk you through step by step. Now, what we've already done is signed in ourselves under Cruising is Fun Anytime. And whenever you're signed in correctly into Nightbot, your box right here up underneath your profile picture will say Part Channel. That lets you know that Nightbot has joined your channel and will be speaking for you as one of your official moderators. Now, in order to do this, whenever you first sign up for Nightbot, by the way, if you would like to sign up for Nightbot, it's located at nightbot.tv. and that's the official website of Nightbot. So in the event that you haven't joined it, go ahead and run over there to Nightbot TV, and whenever you create your online profile, your picture appears here, but Nightbot is still not connected to your channel yet. If this says join channel, what you would do is hit join channel where the mouse cursor is right now. The box is going to be blue. This is how you know that you need to join it to your channel or make Nightbot one of your moderators. The box will be blue and it will say join channel. Whenever you hit the blue box and say join channel, another box will appear that gives you a code or a link. What you would need to do is take that code or link and copy it, and then run over to YouTube Studio and add Nightbot as a standard moderator for your channel.
That's right.
Where it's found in Studio is you go to studio.youtube.com, and while we're waiting on the computer to catch up here, let me try to see who else is in. Hello, James Cantonese. Good evening. And yeah, we're just going over some Nightbot settings right here, in case you're wondering. Okay, in your channel dashboard, you want to scroll down. No, you don't even have to scroll. It's right here under the gear icon that says settings. Now it's the second icon from the bottom left corner. You would hit this gear icon to access your YouTube channel settings. Then you would go into community, which is about halfway down on the left-hand side. And as you can see, your moderators are listed here. Now, managing moderators have complete control over your channel. They have 100% complete control over your channel. Your standard moderators can speak for you in chats and premieres and things like that. So that's why I have a long list of standard moderators right here. But as you can see, Nightbot right here is one of the people that do speak for me. So that's after you hit join channel and paste that link within this box, the standard moderator box. And then you would hit save to save your changes. After that, we can go back to Nightbot. And then start with where I would start is your spam protection. Now, in spam protection, what we do is because Nightbot will punish your viewers, okay? If they put an excess amount of capitalizations, an excess amount of emojis, excess symbols, and repetitive words. What I have chosen to do is disable all of these, the emojis, the caps, the symbols, and the repetition. I don't have a blacklist phrase or word section yet. These are words that are going to be completely banned from your chat. If anybody types this word, Nightbot will then block that whole message from reaching your chat and your viewers' eyes. So because I don't have a list yet, that is disabled. And also there is another way to make a blacklist words or phrases list, and that's over in your YouTube Studio as well under community.
Yeah.
The one that I have chosen to enable is links. You don't want just anybody coming and pasting links or dropping links into your chat unless you invite them to do so. And we'll go into that a little bit later. But I have chosen to enable this one. Now, Z, I know you're trying to set up your settings for your home theater and gaming channel. Do your settings on your spam protection look exactly like this?
Give me a second. I'm trying to. I'm not going to do some exercise tonight, so I got to get ready.
Oh, you getting exercise?
Yeah.
Hey, Scratching Pete has made it in. Hello.
Pete.
Big Pete's in the house. Good evening.
Right.
Got your Pete's in the house. Sorry about the camera work, but every time we do this, Jeremy forced me to do some exercise. So
It's a tech lesson.
yes, it's a tech quiz. All right, here we go. Sorry about the squeaking. Yes. Oh, they think the water AC turned off.
Hashtag WD40.
Well, hashtag need to go. I gotta stop doing this.
Or 3-in-1
Those
oil.
of you don't know, it's Eddie and Cheryl's fault. I got this.
That's that Temu thumb right there.
Well, it's a table sign. You want to check out my bank account? On my bank account right now, it has 79 cents in it.
Nice.
79 cents. So, yeah.
There's more on the way.
Yeah, on the first. On the first. Do it first.
Oh, yeah. And if you're a creator in the house, go ahead and type in hashtag creator and Nightbot will drop your link. We're going to be going over that Nightbot lesson here in just a few minutes.
All right, let's see here. Nightbot.
In case you're wondering how to do that.
Okay, I'm in position. Yep. You want to go to Nightbot? Now, you could have like Nightbot on your PC. You can open that up and you see Nightbot, what I have. So what's the next thing you're going to talk about, Jeremy?
Nightbot.tv. And then you got your dashboard pulled up?
Yes.
Okay. Does your spam protect go down to spam protection and click on it?
Okay. Let's see here. Yes, everything's good with the spam protection.
Okay, so your 1, 2, 3rd one is disabled, links is enabled, and then 4th and 5th are disabled, right?
Everything is disabled.
Everything's disabled. Okay, enable links.
Links. Okay, hold on.
You see where my cursor is?
Oh, I wasn't what? Oh, give me a second. I gotta go back on your on your beautiful face. Okay, let's see. There you are. Okay.
Okay, do you see where my cursor is?
Yeah, in the middle.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Go ahead and hit that, and whenever you do, a blue box should appear over here on the left-hand side where the word links is.
Yeah, I already got that. That's all
Okay,
set
good.
up. We always set that up.
Good. Next, we're going on to timers. Now,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
timers are is like every 5 to 7 to 30 minutes, you might want Nightbot to speak for you. For instance, everyone hit the like button. I have that already set up for every 15 minutes. Nightbot is automatically going to put in your chat, everyone hit the like button. And the way that you would set this up is you would give it a name that you recognize. I named mine the like button. The message that Nightbot puts out is what would go in this message box. Everyone hit the like button.
All right.
Your time interval is at which the timer repeats. Times are exact per hour. For example, 15 minutes is at 2, 2:15, 2:30, 2:45, etc. So you want to make sure that you set these timers according to your estimated length of your normal live stream or premiere. If you do it for premieres, this 15-minute will probably not show up if you have a premiere that is 15 minutes or less. So if you set your timers up for shorter shows, then whenever you go live, it's naturally going to keep dropping links at the same interval. So our average show runs about an hour. So I want that to at least show up 4 times during the show. So what I did was I set this interval, this timer for every 15 minutes. Chat line should be left alone. Alias should be left blank. And then you hit submit. So that's how you would set up a timer. Timers are great for also dropping your other links. Like say you have a merchandise store or an Amazon affiliate link or something that you want your viewers to know, and you can just hit them directly with a timer. It's like every 20 minutes you want to share your website. Let's say that you have a live show that has a drink that you're making and you can post the drink recipe like every 5 minutes. That way people can be chatting and looking at the drink recipe. Or, you can do whatever you want to with these timers, and you can have as many as you want to, because I really don't see any limitations on how many timers you can have. I ask people to subscribe to the channel every 7 minutes. So that's why this subscribe notification is set up here. It just simply says subscribe to our channel. And what you would do is take your channel link and paste it right here in the box. That way the link will be posted ever so often, every 7 minutes in our case. And then the people would definitely get your link without fail. So that's where your timers are going to come in handy right here. And Z, I know you wanted to set some new timers for your gaming channel. This is where you would do it, is in your timers.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm just this was for my gamer and home theater channel. So I'm putting hit the like button. It always shows a Nightbot. When I type in the magical word Z-Man, it'll show hit the link to go to the channel. So I'm setting it up now. So as of right now, I'm setting up. I got like a goal for hitting 200 subscribers by June. So I'm typing that as we speak.
Oh, also, because it's gaming, you may want to put your gamer tag in there. That way people can friend you in the Xbox world.
Yeah, also, that's what I always have that one on thing.
Yeah, your gamer tag definitely needs to be dropped a lot. I would really put that one in every 5 minutes. Just let it flood. Let Nightbot flood you with messages, because they need to know Z in the gaming world, and that's the way you're going to get noticed, is repetition.
Okay, I'll cut that one right now.
Eddie, you had any more quickie coffees today?
I think like around 4 I had my last one.
Nice.
You guys keep talking about quickies. I might end up making me another one.
Yeah, you can be up all night long.
Well, I'm gonna pull one out of the fridge.
I could drink coffee right now and go to bed like nothing.
Oh man, so you're one of those guys. You drink coffee all day long.
My grandparents made and drank coffee all day long. You know, I grew up in South Louisiana, and it was community coffee all day long. That's all they drank was coffee.
Okay, now we gotta put. All right, let me go ahead and put.
I was doing coffee milk at like 7. They made me what was called coffee milk. It's half coffee and half milk.
Okay. Now. Okay, yeah. So I gave you a message, Jeremy. I'll take as far as the cruise is concerned. The first night, and you guys gotta do this. For example, if the first night of the cruise, if you go to specialty dining and your cruise is several months away, you better go ahead and do the reservations now, because I think I checked it. The 7 o'clock for the steakhouse on the first night is already sold out.
Yep, so, I imagine it is.
So I would get mine for 8:30. So, and I use my onboard credit to do it, to get the reservations, and you gotta do that.
James Kennedy says, "I drink coffee all day. Used to be a trucker too." And the Gaylor says, "I have coffee ready, but I don't drink it. I don't drink it this late."
Well, yeah. Usually I drink coffee like once a week, especially on Sundays when I go to church, because I don't have a coffee machine in my house.
Yep.
So yeah, that's the one thing I usually don't do.
Okay, so are you satisfied? Are you satisfied with your timers?
Yes, I all got that set up. That's ready to go. So we can go to the next section.
All right. Let's see. Also, a good feature I find of Nightbot is it keeps a log of all of your chats. everything that anybody has ever said in your chat, what day it was, when they said it, you know, all of that. So that's a good feature. Also, this one is about giveaways. Now, as the channel grows, we may start doing giveaways, and at that point, I'll probably have to do another tech lesson for Nightbot. But I have not explored this area at all. There is a way that you can do giveaways in your chat. I'm going to do more research before even attempting to teach anything on this section. I know the one that a lot of creators have been asking for is the custom command where you tell your viewers to type in a certain word in the chat and Nightbot will drop your link. Well, I would like to show you how that's done. Now for us, we have 4 of them set up. I have hashtag creator, hashtag ELS, just plain creator, and just plain Z-Man. The reason for that is all 3 of us, we have a morning show. And we asked the people to type in a certain word so Nightbot can drop their link. But I went ahead and adopted that for our channel. That way, no matter which direction you guys are coming from, we can still get your channel dropped. And that is the reason why we have 4 of them set up. I'm also going to be working on some other custom commands that might send them to, you know, various destinations. I'm still concepting that as to how to get Nightbot to do other things as well with custom commands. But on its surface, this is the way that the custom commands panel looks. Whenever you add a command, this box will come up. Now, in the command box, this is where you're going to type in the word that you're going to say in the context that you're going to say it in. For instance, we tell people hashtag creator to drop your link. Now, what if they don't hear the word hashtag? So that's why we have one that is set up with just creator, because, you know, they're not always going to hear the hashtag. They're going to hear the word, you know, so that's why we have it set up here as just plain creator. So you can set up as many of these as you want to, but here's just one for an example. You type in the word that you want to say to your audience in the context in which you want them to type it in, so Nightbot can return the command. In the message box, at its bare minimum, the user and the YouTube website tagging the user that is typing in the word has to be exactly the way it's written out here. That is $, open parenthesis, the word user, close parenthesis, space, https://www.youtube.com/channel/$, open parenthesis, user ID, close parenthesis. Now, if you have this in the message box, it's gonna look like this. It'll have a little @ symbol, the channel name in which just now typed in the word creator, for instance, and it's going to just drop their YouTube channel link. That's all it's going to say. So what I decided to do is ask the viewers to connect with this tagged user with this link, and also I thank them for dropping into the live stream. Now, I could have just said, thank you for coming to our live stream, ! But instead, what I've noticed is that this tags the user, this $, open parenthesis, close parenthesis. So I tagged the user in that sentence by simply putting that code in the sentence. I said, thank you, user, for coming to our live stream. So it makes it more personal for us if we put words around these links and let people know what they are first, before inviting them to just click on a blue link, because we all get those spam emails with just links in them. And we were always told, don't just hit a link just because you see it. That could be a dangerous link. We've all been taught that. So what you want to do is let your viewers know that this is what this link is for. For instance, on our timers, it's going to ask people to join our Facebook page. Or our Facebook group. Now, let me go to edit. I could have just put this link right here and been done. Just this Facebook groups and assumed that everybody knows how to read a URL. Not everybody knows what all of this means. They just know it's a whole bunch of words and some dots and some slashes. Well, the way that you do that is you tell them what the link is. Join our Facebook group, and then you drop the link. So that makes people feel safer whenever they hit this link. The custom, going back to the custom command, the way you finish this out is the user level should be set to everyone unless you're only asking your moderators to drop this word, the owner, which is you. I mean, you can type in a word that only you know the code for back here, and then you can drop any link you want to by simply typing in a word. So you can set it for yourself, for your moderators, your channel regulars, your channel members, or everyone. What I have is I ask everybody to drop their link if they're a content creator. So I have ours set to everyone. Now, this cooldown period is the minimum amount of time before the command can be used after it's used. So and the lowest you can do is 5 seconds here. The lowest amount of time is 5 seconds. So I have mine set to 5 seconds. The reason why I don't invite people to type in that word as much is because if you tell 30 people in your chat to type in a word, naturally they're all going to type it in at the same time. And some people's channel might get missed. If you see somebody has typed in that word and their channel link was missed by Nightbot, invite that viewer to do it again. That way Nightbot can drop their link.
Okay, the last section you're talking about, that's the section you got to copy that link all together. You got to copy exactly, because I have problems with that, and I know Jeremy was pulling his ears out because I keep forgetting how to do that. It took me at least 45 minutes, an hour to get it. So you got to get that link correctly. So if you want to watch this, you can watch this on our channel. I'll put this on my playlist. Jeremy will have it on his, and Dennis will have it on his. Mine will be titled as Tech School. So for those of you who are going to be watching this later, if you want to go from the beginning, go to my playlist, Tech School, and you go watch it from the beginning. And this thing will help you a lot.
Yes, it will. So you got your Nightbot all set up? Yes,
just about everything is set up. I see it actually working. You can see if it's working like it's supposed to. It is doing that. It's I put in my magical word, which is ZEEMAN.
Right.
I had Cruise Nuts do it, and yes, it is working. ELS Quickie is working. So yeah, it's working a lot. The question is, one of the things a lot of people that spam is helpfully. Can you explain if you get a troll? And can you explain one of the things you can get rid of that troll when he comes in and bugs you on the chat or bugs anybody else on the chat? How can you get rid of that person?
Well, that is done within the chat. There is a moderation tool that you as yourself as a creator can do. But the way that I choose to do it is get the person's name. That's why I love the Nightbot logs. That way you can get the channel name that's putting the nasty comment or whatever, and you can run over to your YouTube studio, go back into your settings, go under the community tab, and scroll. Here's our hidden users. You add that channel name to your hidden users list, and it blocks them. They can't get to you.
Now, for example, if a troll keeps coming in and using the same word that he is bad, he's trying to bother you, you type in that word with his name, it'll also block anybody that says that word.
Yeah, there's a blacklist words list, block words. You can add block words right here in your YouTube studio as well as Nightbot as well. Now you can enable the blacklist words and phrases list on your Nightbot side, and Nightbot will block that user, but it won't block the user automatically. It will block that comment from coming in that contains that word. Or you can add to your block words list right here in the YouTube studio. Now, the speed of which that is going to happen, I'm not sure because I haven't seen it in action yet. But I know that you can do it two ways. And, any word that you can think of that would not be appropriate for any chat whatsoever, you would add it right here in this box. And YouTube will automatically take that comment away. Now, if this troll starts speaking in code, then what you would do is you could do one of three things. Number one, you can, within your chat in the YouTube app, okay, you can say report, you can say block, or what you can do is switch over your chat to subscribers only mode. Now, what that would do is pretty much kick everybody out that's not subscribed in that moment. So that is like a last ditch effort if this clown won't stop.
Right.
Okay. If this clown comes back with 5 or 6 different channels like they've done you before, then you might as well put it into subscribers only mode. And that is something that is done at the top of your chat window on your mobile device or on the chat window on your computer, that you can set it to subscribers only mode while the show is still playing.
Yeah.
So that's the way you can deal with them.
Yeah, so that's what happened to me. I had a troll to do that, and basically, he just changed his code, but he had multiple channels. He had multiple channels, and myself, Jeremy, and Cheryl had to deal with this clown. And then finally, I guess he gave up because he couldn't get back and bother us while we're doing it live. So yes, for example, if I guess happily Yada had that kind of problem. So basically, she did not know how to use the Nightbot correctly. So we had her a couple of weeks ago on the tech show doing that, and now she's happy. I haven't seen her so happy. She's
absolutely
very happy. Yeah.
Hey, I didn't notice some more people had made it into the chat. Cruise Nuts, hello, welcome in. And Mitchie Tigerfield TV has made it in. I hope I'm saying your name correctly.
I think she's probably one of mine.
Overwhelming.
Hey, the wife's in the house. Hello, cruising is fun anytime. Welcome in.
Hey, do I know you?
That's our other co-host, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, she's going on a cruise.
Well, she's supposed to be making all the good stuff. Yeah. So, anybody on the chat, if you have any questions for all three of us concerning Nightbot, now's the time to go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
We got the professor, we got both of the students. And we can tell you our experience with Nightbot, how we had to do it.
Yeah, Eddie, tell us how Nightbot has been working out for you.
Excellent. Keeping up the track is pumping my Boost Cruise coming up 2.0 in October 2024. Is keeping links with the swag store coming up. Telling everyone to come on over and check them out. So it's been doing great. I got no problems.
That's good. That's good.
Yes.
Yeah. Nightbot doesn't do too much in the way of trolls. You kind of have to deal with them on the spot. And the way that you do it is you have tools as a creator at your disposal. I know that there are some more features in YouTube that YouTube's rolling out right now, and it's called community guidelines. Community guidelines is something that shows up whenever somebody comes onto your channel, and it lays down the rules of your chat. I'm looking forward to adding that to our channel. It's not available to all creators yet. YouTube is just rolling this out, maybe on a beta mode or something like that, just to see how it works.
Yeah.
I noticed it on Motivation's channel. So I'm hoping that we'll be getting it very soon. The community guidelines window that pops up whenever you get into some people's chats. I know you probably noticed it too. I really want that to be on our channels soon.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. It will help me a lot, especially now the difference between having a moderator and having Nightbot is basically the same thing. Um, well, I had a combination of both when I started, but my Nightbot was not set up correctly, like I told y'all before, because I misspelled the link. It took. Oh, I was in one of those frustration modes.
Character. If one character is off in that code, Nightbot will not drop their link. You can rewind the video if you would like to, and check out that part. But that part has to be spelled out exactly as I read it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So
especially if you're doing it your live stream by yourself, or your moderators are off, or they're doing something else.
Right.
Yeah, and basically the moderators are not getting paid for doing that. They just like to do it, and some of the moderators will get burned out, or you just have a lot of trolls. But yeah, Nightbot has been a lifesaver for me. There are a couple of times that I had Nightbot and it wasn't working. I was getting so frustrated, and that's not a good thing, especially when you recovered from drinking a lot of alcohol and you've been down for over 120 days. Now, when I first had Nightbot, I was drinking, so it didn't really bother me. But when you stop and your mind is focused, and that would anybody that comes in and try to mess up your channel, and yeah, it's frustrating. But Nightbot is working right now, and like I said, if you have any questions with Nightbot or the setup with between Nightbot and YouTube, you gotta make sure they are connected all the time. Like once every couple of weeks, you need to check. You need to go to YouTube Studios, and you need to go all the way down to the community. And you got to make sure that a little Nightbot symbol or the word it's on that, make sure it's activated. So,
And also a good way to check that too is to go into your Nightbot, and when as soon as your dashboard pulls up, if let me just show you, because I still got it pulled up here. Right up underneath your profile picture, if this button says part channel and it's red, then you know that it's connected. Right here, if it says part channel and it's red, you're good. There's no need to go in the studio. Sometimes I've seen it actually happen where Nightbot gave out in the middle of a live stream, and it's very simple to just join it back during the stream. You can. It works in live time. Whatever you set up here on Nightbot.tv, you can be sure that Nightbot is going to do it during your show, because it's the standard moderator. It's got to do its job. So if this reads part channel, you're good. Another good way to check it is to go into your YouTube Studio settings, go into your community right here, and then scroll and see if Nightbot is hanging out with all of your other moderators.
Right.
So, and like I said, like we always said, some of us have multi-channels, so Nightbot would help with that, both of them. But you gotta give them an extra command if you have two channels and you're using Nightbot. For example, I have one for the cruising channel, and I'm just completing the gaming channel, so I had to do the commands.
That's right.
For both channels. Yeah, it doesn't do it for one, but you gotta do the commands for both channels. And
you're echoing.
Am I?
Yes.
Yeah. Why is the same echoing? It should not be echoing.
There it goes. It's good.
That's very odd.
Yep.
Okay.
Two microphones and two speakers cannot be in the same space at the same time.
Yeah, I thought that was it should be on muted. I don't know why it came back on. I must have.
Interference. Feedback.
Oh, it's feedback. That's why I don't. Yeah, sometimes tech will be finicky like a cat, and yeah, so it's one of those things you got to deal with, especially when you're doing a live broadcast, which it should be. It's on a different. I don't get the different because this mic the webcam I have right here is different than the one I have on my phone, so it should be on a different frequency or something like that. I don't.
Look.
Just, what is that?
This is what we hand out on the ship.
Oh,
Nice.
Is that a cold bar?
Yeah, it's our QR code.
Oh, yeah. Especially we need to get that on a content creator.
And let me show you how to get one of them. Oh, while we're in a tech lesson, I might as well.
You show me a business card?
No.
Why not?
Hello, Alice. I can hear her in the background.
Hello, Alice.
Good
Just come
evening.
over.
Oh, did you like the show this morning? Did you get to see the show this morning, Alice?
Yeah, she was in the chat.
Okay, so you saw Cheryl packing and unpacking.
No,
Now that you see, you should make.
I was not watching. I'm sorry.
Oh, you need to watch that part. It's hilarious. 48 hours before they get ready to go on the cruise, she starts unpacking. I said, "Oh man," I said, "Dude, I'll be praying for you, bro. I'll be praying for you, bro. You're gonna need it."
If it's
Alice, since Alice is here, I got a question for her. How many shoes do you bring on a cruise?
How many pair of shoes?
I bring sneakers, a pair of dress-up shoes, and a pair of flip-flops to wear to the pool or as slippers. And I might bring, depending on where we're going, actual water shoes to go into the ocean with them.
So
right.
Eddie, you're a very lucky man. Let's say. How many shoes has Cheryl made? I think she's made like 5 or 6 pairs of shoes.
What you said?
I
10.
don't know.
10 pairs.
Yeah, it was. I don't know that actually happened. I know I saw 3 more pairs go in, so there was 8 total.
Oh.
And Cruise Vet is in the house. Hello, Cruise Vet.
Oh, Cruise Vet's in the house. Cruise Vet, if you could come in, do you have a link for them? Because remember, I got that tech day. I got that video capture card. I have. What did I do with the instructions? I'll find that later. I keep looking at. It's so small. Cruise Vet, can you tell me what the name of that video card you got me from Amazon? You can put it on the chat for me so I can look it up. So it's a possible way to
Hey,
figure that out.
Destination Fun just made it in. Hello, welcome in. Good evening.
Destination Fun. Destination Fun is also a Nightbot graduate. She's having fun with the Nightbot. Gotta put the graduate school. So,
Okay, so I want to show you guys this because a lot of us are growing and we want to start branching out into other things, such as, social media, such as making a website, such as, just spreading ourselves out beyond YouTube. A good way to do this, if you have a collection of links that you want to send people to, is first of all, make a website or make a link tree, and then you would get a flow code. Now, what flowcode.com is a free QR code generator. And what this is you create a code and you can customize the code pretty much any way that you want to. I mean, it's a little limited, but this is the flow, what the flow code is going to look like. Now let's make a new one and call it J and S store. Wait. Okay.
Well, he's
I want
doing
my
that. But
I
Like
want my flow.
You misspell that. Oh, there you go. You got it now.
Okay. Yeah, it says I want my flow code to look like, and it's got different shapes. You can choose patterns to put in your code. For cruising is fun anytime, we put the diamonds because that's the shape of the thing that she was into back in the day for the college years. For JNS, I put for JNS, I put in hearts because we love y'all. You know, I really do mean that. Now, here's where your branding is going to come in handy. Okay. Ours is orange and blue. Everything we put out is going to be orange and blue. So I choose orange. And if you notice, it's changing over here on the right-hand side as you change it here. Then you can choose a shape. Now, I chose a circle for ours, but for the store, I might want to switch it up and choose a square one. Square ones will probably sit on a graphic design a whole lot easier and within lines. Whenever you bring it over into Canva or Adobe Express or any one of your graphic design tools that you use. So if you're making a special one, what I would do is make it square. That way you can differentiate between the two. Then in the center of the code, you can add a custom text or upload a logo or image in the Pro version. Now, the image file that you can put in the middle of your code is going to be pretty much your logo, which is what I would do. Now, you can pull that from your hard drive and upload it to Flowcode here on the individual code itself. Now, let me go ahead and find that here. And it's going to ask you to drag to reposition the photo. You can zoom it out or zoom it in based off of how big your logo is. And now I put it within the guidelines of how big the center box of the flow code is going to be. And then you hit save. Now, if you notice, it's going to put that logo in the middle of your flow code.
Nice.
okay, so basically you can just go to flowcode.com, follow the instructions, connect with us. See, we're doing this.
Mhm.
We're doing this live, ladies and gentlemen. So that's what I'm going to set up. Contact with us. Type in your goods. Let's see here. Why are we doing this live? Yes, we're doing this live because I can't do it by myself. I wish I could, but I'm so old. I'm not old as Eddie is, but I'm old, and my brain is not working like it used to back in the day. But yeah. So after you get your fill out your instructions, you just follow the directions with flow code. You could make your own design, whatever you want to have. Now, if you after you make the design, can you put this like cards, or do you have to have a?
You can, but there's some more steps that you have to follow.
Okay, let's go ahead and just finish this.
Okay, right now what I'm getting is our shop URL and copying it. That way I can paste it. Hang on, I think we got a guest in the panel here. Let me see who this is. No, this is a faceless person with a Godzilla thing. So unfortunately, we cannot let faceless people in to our panel And I need the moderators. I need the moderators to pay attention closely to the chat, please. Eddie,
Okay.
I need you on the chat.
And Alice can be the backup.
And whoever else has a blue wrench by their name, please watch the chat closely.
Okay.
Now, the flow code has been designed, but it still doesn't have a destination. What I would do is send them to our store because it's a store flow code. Now, I have YOYOYNSAdventures.net, our real website, over on the one with the circle, which is the one that we hand out on the ship. Okay. But instead, I want to put our store link because this is the store flow code. So you would put the spread shop link in here, and then after that, you can let's see. Okay, your flow code. This is all pro stuff here. Go ahead, Eddie.
I'm checking chats. I don't find the person. I think it's in Z's chat.
Okay.
I see him, and I don't know him.
Yeah.
So we're moving on.
Yeah, we are. Okay, and then you would hit create and download. It creates the flow code for you. It assigns it to that website, and then it downloads it to your machine. And then you could share it out. And a lot of times what we do is on the ship, I'll run out of flow codes to hand out. And what I do is I save it to the phone. See? Let me see if I can. Wait a minute. Let me put me in solo layout here. That way everybody can see it. You can get people to scan your phone.
Now you have a face on the background.
But do you know who it is?
I don't know who it is. The person is.
Yeah.
So don't let him.
Okay, but all right.
So yeah, I ask people to scan my phone, and what that'll do is that'll send them to JNSadventures.net. That way you don't have to pass out cards. You can have a digital card right here, your QR code that people can scan with their phone while you're on the ship or wherever. You know, even if you're running a business, this is a good way to do it. Is if you have a website or a link that you can send them to, create a flow code, and send them to that link. And that's what we hand out on the ship.
So is there a place if you want to make some I got confused for a second. If you want to make cards with your QR code and hand them out, or you just, what do you use? I mean, how did you get do you have to print out all the stuff you use to pass out stuff? Like the one
I printed them out, and what I do is I created a page with 6 of them on there, and I cut them out and hand them out as we see people on the cruise ship.
Okay, so yeah, there is. All right, yeah, because I was asking because when I used to have my lawn service, I used to have like business cards made out. This is when they, I think it was Staples or something like that. I gave them a design, and they said, "Yeah, we could do that, Mr. Robertson. Maybe with the cards, it was a reasonable price." I did that. I also did flyers, so that's one of the reasons. If I could go to Staples and get a design and get it on the QR code, they could do one for me because I don't have a printer. And so printers are not as popular like it used to be back in the day. So yeah, so that's one of the reasons I asked that question. So.
Cool.
Okay, we are continuing into the next subject.
Let me pop out a solo.
All right. So.
Okay, and yeah, after you're done with that, you can just share it. You can print it, or you can download it to your phone. That way, you can have everyone scan your phone, and you don't have to worry about papers or passing anything out. Another good place to put it on is on your door decoration.
Mm-hmm. Oh, especially if you go on a cruise. A lot of the crews, a lot of people that work on ship want to have company. They say, "Hey, he's a content creator," and they probably take one of that. They might take a picture of it, and
Hmm.
they got their own social media and stuff like that. I've been watching. So I was watching this afternoon this young lady that is a entertainer on one of the cruise ships, and basically she was saying, "This is my daily life on a cruise," and with her time off and stuff like that. So yeah, and they come by near your room, they see that and say, "Hey, he might be a content creator. I want to see what he talks about."
Yep.
Our experiences with the cruise. So yeah, that's a good thing to do. I
Good
will
way
be
to
doing that.
network.
It's
Yeah, it's
called
a real good.
network, Gary. Yeah, Eddie says it's network, and yeah, network is key, uh,
Absolutely.
especially when you try to grow your channel. The combination of YouTube and StreamYard and Nightbot, all three of them work as one. So yeah.
I just found a new function in StreamYard. The person that was trying to come in on the panel, if you hit the three dots that are in the upper right hand corner of that thumbnail, it you got some options. Either add it to the stream, uh, remove from studio, or ban from studio. So that's another layer of protection that StreamYard has put out there for us.
Which is good. And a lot of people don't know. If you do a StreamYard, if you go on somebody's live, you can connect your other channels with that.
Hey
Uh,
Z,
yeah.
your like button timer is misspelled. Two of your words, hit and the are spelled correctly. No. The button is misspelled. No,
Oh yeah.
like
Yeah.
and like is misspelled also. So LIKE and then BUTTON.
Oh yeah, I forgot to put my lights. I got me another light system. I forgot to turn on when I was typing. I'll go ahead and do
Well, that's
that.
where a backlit keyboard would come in handy also.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Well, that's another time for another story. But yeah, I'll take it
Just
there
wait.
as soon as we get
Put
down here.
the thing in the chat for Z, the description of the item.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
I had
okay.
not seen. Yeah, he was that.
There you go. So the thing you wanted to know.
Oh, Kuzet. I appreciate that, bro. Yes, I need glasses as I can see. I'm close. I'm very close to my TV. I don't want to move because this chair is driving me insane. And yeah,
Yeah.
hashtag WD-40.
I did
Hashtag
look for the
Greece.
picture of the person, and it did say to me to add him to the stream, but I did not. I
Right.
typed the name on another page because I couldn't find him in any of the chats,
Right.
and there's no channel.
All right.
I'm
So
glad you're
Yeah.
yeah.
there because I'll tell you after we
Okay.
get out of here.
Yeah. And I saw it. I know you probably saw what I saw, and that's why I started pushing buttons.
Yeah. So that's not now what he just did is a lesson. See now.
It's a lesson well learned.
Yes,
Hey,
it's a lesson well learned. Yes,
I
we
earned that
do.
one. I earned that one. Okay. So yes, we know better.
Hmm.
We
I
definitely
had
know better than
well,
just let anybody onto the panel.
We
yes.
beat the bullet tonight. Beat a
Especially
bullet.
when I had that before happen, and it wasn't as bad as what we had a couple of weeks ago, but it was something like similar to that a couple of months ago, and I
Okay. You
found
got
out who it was who did it, and I banned the person
Um,
and the husband. It was a couple who did it. So, and I just said, okay, I had enough. I banned it. Put their names on there, put their channels on there, and Nightbot and YouTube will take care of that. Thank you for Nightbot, and thank you YouTube for that. And Kuzvet, thank you for that. I'll check that out as soon as we get done. Uh, yeah, so it's
cool.
coming.
Thank you, Cruise Vet.
Appreciate that. Hopefully, I can get it done before they leave on their vacation. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All righty. Well, thank you everybody for coming in to Jeremy's Tech Adventures. Thank you
Yes.
for our panel.
Thank you,
And,
Sensei.
yes. And the better we get, the more you guys are going to learn.
Yes.
I know I said the next Tech Adventure is going to be something else, but what I've discovered is Canva. Okay. The next Tech Adventure live stream is going to be all about Canva and how it stacks up against Adobe Express. So you don't.
Oh, that would be, yeah, because right now I'm using Adobe Express. I love it. And I think I sent Jeremy, one of my buddies on my gaming channel sent me a great intro to my channel. I think I sent it to you.
Mm-hmm.
He sent one to him, and then he sent me 3 others today. And
Nice.
the one I have on today, I'm gonna put on. It's on my shorts list. If you want to check it out, give your opinion on what he did. I might use that for the intro for the gaming channel. It's pretty cool. And there's another one that's silent that has my favorite game on it. I'm gonna put a song on that one. But yes.
Cool.
All right, so we get ready to get out of here. We gotta I'll thank everybody in here, Jeremy, Eddie. He's gonna have another quickie. I know he is. He's gonna have one before he goes to bed. By the way, at 8 o'clock, if you guys want to see me practice and get killed all the time, the gaming channel Prime Time will be coming on at 8 o'clock Central. Yes, and
You want to see get whooped.
yeah, you want to see me get whooped and act like a fool? And by the way, that gaming channel is PG-18. So
Okay.
if I get frustrated, you might see some colorful words.
Thanks for letting everybody know.
Colorful words, yeah. But Prime Time, 8 o'clock Central. Don't forget tomorrow morning, our morning show tomorrow, because we got 2 more episodes before this guy goes on vacation, and me and Eddie gonna take over.
I know that's right. All right, everybody, take care of each other out there. Show some love. Show some love. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And never, ever forget, we love you. Have a great evening, everybody.